Welcome to the Nice Girls Club podcast.
where sarcasm meets self-improvement and some questionable advice from the big sisters you didn't know you wanted.
Hope you enjoy.
And if you don't,
Who cares?
don't tell us.
We're sensitive.
Welcome to the Nice Girls Club podcast. I am Brooke,
I'm Christina.
and this is our first episode. We are at the end of 2023. How was your holiday season? We just got through Christmas.
Christmas. This
Yeah.
is my favorite season, the season of Christ, because
Yeah.
that's my name, Christina.
Christina.
Okay, so what were we talking about?
Holidays. How were your
yeah,
holidays?
Holidays. They
Mhm.
were full of joy,
Oh, that's
Yeah, yeah.
wonderful.
and seeing everybody's families around. It was just so nice to have everyone together, even though I don't have a family.
What?
Yeah, I don't have my own family.
You literally have like the best family.
I do. That's what this is about. Maybe I just need to be grateful for what I have and not, covet other people's families. Because I got it pretty good.
You're honestly one of the only people I know without daddy issues.
What?
Yeah, I think like the only person I know without daddy issues.
I don't know if it's true though. But my dad, he was like, "Are you sure?" Well, now I don't know. Like I didn't think I had daddy issues, but maybe I do, Dad.
I think we're probably going to unpack that today.
Yeah.
Should we uncover some daddy issues?
Sure.
I mean, if you look at your past relationships, that's usually a good indicator of where you're trying to like act out daddy issues. So what would you say?
It's so odd though, because like I have the best dad.
Yeah.
So I can't even do that. you
Yeah.
know? And I feel like I have daddy issues because of the men I've dated.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like daddy issues.
Like they had the daddy issues. And then,
You're
yeah,
infected by them?
I was infected.
Hmm.
Got to watch out for infections. How was
Okay.
your Christmas?
My holidays were good. They were really, really, really busy. And we have a lot of families. So I have like my mom's side of my family and then my dad's side of my family because I come from a broken home, unlike Christina here. And I have lots of daddy issues
Okay.
that I've worked through in therapy,
A lot
though.
of my
We're good.
friends- A lot of my friends have daddy issues too.
We're a good tribe. Maybe your friends infected you with daddy issues.
Maybe.
So yeah, very busy and very eventful. I am a parent of a teenager, and that has proven to be absolutely horrific. I got off scot-free for a very, very long time. But just to give you some backstory, I was 18 when I got pregnant with my oldest son, and he has been an angel. And I loved being a teen mom. It was actually fantastic. Like,
Were you on the show?
I was not on the show Teen Mom, but I should have been. Or maybe not. It would have been a lot of drama. It probably would have been good for TV. Yeah, but being a teen mom was great because people would like show up with free groceries and want to take my son all the time. And he was literally raised by a village and everybody loved him and there was no other grandchildren. So he was just spoiled to death. And yeah, I got really lucky. He was a great, great child for a very long time. And just Christmas night, he decided to inform me that he has in fact been acting like a teenager and I'm not okay with it. And I feel like I am too young to be dealing with this hormonal child adult hybrid. And I'm terrified all the time. My anxiety has been awful.
It's part of the course.
Yeah.
It's just teenagers, and you've done such a great job with your family already. So
Oh, for
I wouldn't
frick's
worry
sakes, don't make
too
me
much about
cry.
it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I feel really sorry for my mom after experiencing this a little hiccup in my life with my children because I probably put her through a lot more than my son has put me through, and I cannot handle it. So
You have a new empathy for your mother.
I do.
That's nice.
I do. I have some more amends to make, I think, with my mom in terms of my adolescence.
Always making amends.
Okay, let's get into this. It's the end of the year.
Yes.
Tomorrow is January 1st.
Yes.
And we're starting a brand new podcast. We are in the philosophy category because that is an untapped market. And
Listen to us.
yeah, we're going to have some girl philosophy here for you. So today we're going to talk about the things we're unsubscribing to in 2024. So this is the stuff we are leaving in 2023. It's no longer serving us. It's got to go, and share why. And we would love to hear from you on things that you are unsubscribing to in 2024. Would you like to kick it off, Christina? What's your first thing on your list?
Well, I'm unsubscribing from lack of self-worth.
I am.
Yeah, I've had a lot of that like for years and years and years.
Yeah.
And I'm just gonna be good enough. I'm good
Mm.
enough already. And I just have to keep reminding that of myself because I am horrible to myself in my head.
I feel that.
Man. So yeah, that's done. That's last year's
Unsubscribe.
name. I'm unsubscribing from lack of self-worth.
So where do you think that showed up for you in 2023? Where was that big like aha moment where you're like, bitch, you got to be nice to Christina because she's a follower of Christ, for Christ's sake.
Oh man. Well, I think it would have to be on my choices of men. For one, it's like I kind of lowered the bar, you know?
Yeah.
And I have to, I need someone to meet me where I'm at. That's what I want now.
These are some pretty big expectations.
Oh yeah, because I'm fucking awesome. But it's like if there's just some like non-negotiables, it's like, just do what you're gonna say gonna do, like just do that. And also maybe pay rent.
Oof.
That would be good.
It's a high bar. A dating pool in Vancouver, that's a lot to ask.
Man, yeah, I know. It's tough all around the world. Yeah.
Honestly, I think the thing that keeps me married more than anything else is watching my friends date. It's pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm excited.
Especially here. Oh man. It's crazy. Like I went to LA to meet a guy that I barely knew. I'm never gonna do that again. I'm unscribing from going to strange locations I've never been. It's just some stuff I should have known, when I was 17. But unfortunately, I never healed from anything that had happened to me until just recently. Like I'm just starting to process all that. So
yeah.
So yeah, it's been a big year for that and my boundaries. That's right. Boundaries are great. Didn't have those for a while.
No, and I noticed something actually just this morning. We were discussing our plans in the Nice Girls Club group for the morning, and I invited you out somewhere, and you said no, and I was like, "Oh, go, Christina! Like, way to take care of yourself and know what you want, and like, honor that for you today." I was really excited.
Yeah, I
like,
said
girl,
no.
yeah.
I said no to church. Want to go to church?
Yeah,
I do sometimes, but yeah, just because my name means follower of Christ, though, doesn't mean I have to go to church every Sunday.
it definitely doesn't.
I'm pretty sure.
I don't think Jesus
didn't.
No, he wasn't a fan of the church.
Church probably didn't exist. He broke the table in half in that church thing. The tabernacle.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh God, I should go back to church probably.
Well, I think doing what you're feeling led to do is important.
Yeah, so I went to
yourself.
yoga.
Yeah.
I did yoga instead.
Spiritual.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Except it was a bar yoga class.
Oh, that's not spiritual.
Beat the shit out of me.
Bar yoga?
Bar
like the
yoga.
ballet?
Yeah. Well, no, it's like there's a bar. Yeah, I went to Oxygen Yoga and I was like, I kind of knew what was going to happen, but it's different every time, right? So it's like you come out of there and you're like, God, I think I have PTSD now. Like that was traumatic. But it's worth it because I got a real good sweat on.
And don't you feel amazing after that stuff,
Yeah,
like when you do
look
the
at me.
things. Yeah,
Look at this.
that's incredible. You have a glow. You honestly do. There's quite a glow there. So my first thing I'm unsubscribing from this year is Coke Zero, which I'm actually really struggling with. I just made my husband purchase them so that I can have a final goodbye. I've had to overcome a lot of Coke problems in my life. This is the last one. And yeah, I quit sugar. I unsubscribed from sugar in November 2022. And I made it a whole year. I've 2024 had no sugar, but I utilized fake sugar and Coke Zeros, and they aren't good for you, and they make my brain feel awful. And I really want a healthy brain.
Does it feel like kind of fuzzy in the morning when you wake up? Is that kind of like the fuzzes that you used to get from wine?
A little bit. I get like headaches from drinking Coke Zero, and I get anxiety from caffeine. And it just genuinely it kills your gut bacteria as well, which isn't good for your brain. So I'm gonna unsubscribe from it, but I'm really having a hard time with that. Like, people buy me Coke Zero as like a gift for Christmas because it's so special to me.
Because they know you love Coke Zero.
Yeah, it's like my thing, you
Well,
know?
there's water. Everybody's drinking the booblies. And
Yeah.
what else are they drinking these days? La Croix.
LaCroix. I found a couple of good kind of alternatives that I'll be trying out that are like sap sugars and natural sugar flavored things. But yeah, I'm gonna try really hard just to keep it natural this year.
That's good.
Yeah,
That's good.
I think I'll feel better.
I think so too.
Yeah.
Question.
Yeah.
I have to burp.
Okay, go for it.
That wasn't really a question, was it? No, I'm not gonna do that. I'm gonna hold it in until we're done.
I feel like,
oh my god, this is embarrassing. Because you did it earlier, but we weren't actually recording.
It's okay. We can cut it out.
Going away.
Okay.
I think it's going down. Okay. Okay, good.
We can cut it out if we need to. So you do whatever you need to do. You take care of yourself, Christina.
Thank you.
You don't have to people please here. Unsubscribe.
So long.
I haven't burped in 30 years.
I don't even go number 2.
Had to hold in all of my bodily functions so I could get a husband.
Oh yeah, I actually stopped farting in front of men. Like in the first little while, like I'm like, oh, that's kind of gross, you know. No one ever told me like not to be like that. I was always that kind of like grody girl.
Okay, so you think farting in front of men is not appropriate?
I think it's just like
that you've learned that.
You kind of want to, yeah, I've learned
Some
that.
mystery.
Like, yeah, leave some mystery there. You know, it's like
interesting theory.
Yeah, just keep it quiet for a bit. It's like, I don't know you well enough, sir. Like, excuse me, you're gonna have to really fill that marble jar first. Bring it down.
I love that. Explain the marble jar for anyone who doesn't know what that is.
Well, the marble jar is imagine a giant jar and it's empty because, like, if you just meet someone, that marble jar has to stay empty. And then with each conversation that you have, the more you get to know this person, that you put a marble in and it fills the jar. And that's when you can fart in front of someone.
My auntie always used to say, you know, you're in love with someone if you can fart in front of them. So you're just someone who fell in love really quickly before, and now you have more high standards.
I do. And it's not even, I don't know what it is, but it's like, oh yeah, okay, here it is. I'm unsubscribing from one night stands.
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that's right. I mean, I thought I did that a long time ago after I got sexually assaulted. But that's a whole nother story. Whoopsies, brought that into here. But seriously, it's like, oh man, being human is hard sometimes.
It's so hard.
It's like you just want to run with that feeling, and then you go and you're like, who the fuck are you?
We're literally designed to destroy our own lives because our brains are like, whatever makes us feel good, we need more of. But all of those things are horrific for us and cause way more destruction.
Yeah, I just learned about love addiction.
Oh,
Yeah.
oh, that needs to be a whole episode.
Like, holy, I had no idea that stuff even existed. And well, I knew like oxytocin was a result of sexual activity and
Mhm.
cuddling and hugging and all of that. But yeah, it really affected me.
Mhm.
And I'm like, wow, this like sex is powerful. Yeah. And
That's fair.
it's not to be taken lightly, man. Like some like all for you people who can do it. Like good for you. But for me, like this has gotta stop. It's like close your legs, Tina. Jesus Christ. Haven't you been through enough?
You know what? Grace for yourself because you're just doing exactly what you're meant to do, what your body is trying to make you happy. And these are the
Yeah.
things that we know that make us happy.
Yeah, it feels good.
If you
Good.
want to stop having sex, just get married.
Oh, tell us about that.
I need to unsubscribe from that uh habit that I've gotten into in my relationship of the like absolutely no sex life.
Yeah.
Literally, I feel like I live with my best friend, which is great and awful sometimes, but the romance is gone. We have small children at home and giant children at home. So many things that needs to be done in a day that by the time the end of the day comes, it's like, and then the little one crawls into bed with us at any given time. So, you know, you don't want fluids sloshing around on the bed.
Well, thank God. It's disgusting. Just gonna have mommy and daddy issues one day. Jesus. Reminds me of a time when the girls in elementary school used to think I stuffed my bra and they told everyone that I did, but I was just I had jugulars.
Those holes. I know. How could they? I actually did stuff my bra. So when I was in high school, I decided I needed boobs to be cool. And they had these things called water bras that they were selling at the PNE, which is the Pacific National Expedition, for those of you that don't live in the lower mainland, British Columbia. So I purchased myself a couple of those and it made me look like I had D's when I had A pluses. And
Wow.
yeah, it was pretty magical. And I definitely was popular. But that bra did not last long. And then I needed to stuff my bra because everyone thought I had giant boobs and I did not. And, you know, the peony only comes around in the summertime. So
Hilarious.
it backfired. It definitely backfired. I just started double brawing eventually. Like when I started actually getting boobs, I'd wear a bra on top of a bra. And that seemed to work.
I'm pretty sure I did that like a few years ago. I saw it on a hack.
It gives you amazing cleavage.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a thing.
Wow. You know what? I feel funny when I have my cleavage out. Like I don't know what it is, but it's like I just want to hide.
Mm.
You know, I want to be like covering myself up all the time. I don't know why that is. I'd love to be one of those ladies who's just like putting them out there, but maybe it's because I'm not enough. I don't know.
Well, it can tend to feel like a butt crack on your chest, and you know, it's a little
and it's
vulnerable.
like I don't it is, right? Like I don't think of anything when other people have their cleavage out, but I just have never done it.
Wow.
Subscribe to that.
Yeah, maybe we should subscribe to some cleavage for Christina.
Let's bring it back. Make cleavage great again. No, maybe not. I don't know. That's kind of funny, actually.
I like it.
Yeah.
Okay, what was your thing that you thought of?
Oh well, I noticed you used the word whore, so we should unsubscribe from using that word.
Okay.
And sluts.
Sluts and whores. Yeah. Unsubscribe. Okay.
No more slut shaming. because I've been a bit of one.
Okay. Well, the second thing on my list actually of unsubscribing was women judging women. So that goes along with your whore and sluts thing. Cause I find like I don't even know how to talk about this kind of stuff, but I would hang out with people who would be very judgmental of other people. And then I would try and contort my existence so that I would be someone that they would enjoy being around. Cause I'd listen to all the shit they'd talk about other people. And then I'd try and change myself to make sure I was never like that.
That's called a personality disorder.
Oh, great.
No, because I have one.
I just, I really,
We all do.
okay,
Yeah,
good.
don't worry.
Whatever. I don't add it to the list of disorders. I don't know. But it was exhausting to live that way. And half of the time, it turned out that the people that were judging the other women were turned out to be the assholes anyway, you know?
Yeah, because
And
it's a
so,
reflection of themselves. The
yeah.
way we talk about other people is actually how we feel about ourselves.
hmm
Yeah.
So I'm just going to unsubscribe from those conversations, gossip, drama, except for reality television.
That's right. You got to keep your side of the street clean.
hmm
That's right. Don't want those street sweepers having too much work to do with your dirty, dirty side of the street that's all full of shit.
I
Oh,
kind of still want to shit talk Ben, though. I don't know. We'll
that's
see.
totally okay.
All right, good.
Don't worry about that. Like,
I'm not ready to give that up yet.
no. Well, no. Should we be nice to them? I just haven't met one who is compassionate and who actually, cares about the world.
hmm
You know, it's always like about money
Yeah,
or just getting ahead, or trying to look
you're
cool in
getting
front of
ahead.
people or getting ahead. I
Yeah.
mean, that's fun too, but
Guys
not,
like heads
yeah,
getting
getting
ahead.
ahead. I think we're onto something there.
Yeah. I think we might have solved the man problem. We just have to get rid of the heads.
Yeah. Or do we have to give more head?
Oh. You know, last time I did that, I got whiplash. So
Oh boy.
I think I'm retiring.
Okay. Yeah, maybe that's what I'll unsubscribe from. Not
Yeah.
until we're married, you motherfucker.
That's
I think
that's a good one.
I think there was something to be said about saving your
Yeah.
sex before marriage
hmm
or sex with just anyone, just save it for a little while. Like wait,
Yeah.
just wait, because you have no idea what kind of soul sucking monster is about to be inside of you.
You literally tie yourself to this person for the rest of your life too when you do these things like physiologically their DNA becomes a part of your DNA. It's very strange for women. So, yeah, I think it
It's
is
a
a
soul
lost
exchange.
it's a lost art, that saving yourself stuff. And
Yeah.
it's not very popular anymore.
Yeah. And it's like, you can always start over. You
Mm.
don't have to be like, oh well, I already became what's the opposite of a virgin?
And virgin. I'm subscribed. I see that.
I am unsubscribing from men who talk shit about their exes.
Damn.
Yeah.
Facts.
For example, using phrases like, she was too much fucking drama.
Mm.
Or that bitch was crazy.
Oh my God.
Or what's another one?
She was a liar.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she was a cheater.
Yeah.
Yeah, she used me for my money.
Sounds like a
What
lot
else
of
have been said about me?
excuses. Mine were all just like crazy. Like she's
Yeah.
fucking off the wall.
You know what I hear when a man says, my ex was crazy? I hear you made your fucking ex crazy. That's what I hear. Like you drove her crazy. And she was probably a sweet, fucking lovely human being before you went in there and meddled with her self-esteem.
That's right.
So yeah, men that talk shit about their exes,
Yeah.
out, unsubscribe.
Like, oh, dude, like that is, I don't want to hear that.
Mm.
Like, That's the number one way to like push a woman away,
Yeah.
you know?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Also, I feel kind of bad about talking about this, but I'm not naming names. So I was I was supposed to go on a date on Tuesday,
Yeah.
the 26th.
Okay.
You know,
Boxing
it's
Day.
kind of like it's a weird time to go on a date with someone anyways,
Yeah.
but it's like I was open to it. Like I was excited about it. And then he canceled on me like at 6 p.m. At least he said something, right?
Mm,
But but what really irked me was that he canceled our date because he was too tired and he wanted to go home and have scotch in a bed. Like, are you kidding me?
mm,
Like that is some weak ass shit. A scotch in a bath. Who do you think you are?
yeah. Don Draper.
Yeah. What are we at now for time? We're like
Yeah, like
we could talk for hours.
I think so.
Can we make other episodes? Like, can we make more than one episode in one day?
Yeah.
Is this how you guys do it? Is this how you do it, Dax?
We could probably oh God, don't get me started
I
with
know.
action.
I know.
Fuck. I had to start a whole new TikTok account because of that motherfucker. Okay, no. I'm gonna unsubscribe from talking shit about people because it got me in so much trouble. I had 500,000 people watch a video of me talk shit about someone, and it brought the worst human beings to my TikTok account. And because I had like personal stuff on there too, I was like, I don't want these humans to know me and all of my personal life. So I had to like private my whole account and like start fresh. I was like, no, this energy, unsubscribing from that energy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You know, I really like Dax Shepard.
Okay, good for you.
No, I did until
Oh,
I mean, I don't know him personally, and
yeah.
we say things, you know, publicly that we probably wish we could take back because of all those like people who just don't have other things to do.
Yeah.
No, not you, but I mean, like,
No, I don't. I honestly do not have anything better to do.
it's what it's like to be on the other end of it. And
Yeah.
it's like, oh, all these like trolls, that's what they are. They
Yeah.
come out from the darkness, and that's their way to just yeah, just like keyboard warriors.
But then I'm also thinking, like, am I being in troll? Because this is a person that's like,
A little bit.
yeah, I
Yeah.
am. But then I feel so justified in it.
Just a little bit.
I have to unsubscribe from that and just, just stick with, getting 100 views on my videos and just not caring because apparently like talking shit about people works on the internet to get recognized, but it doesn't work for my soul
Yeah.
and
Do you
my
need to
sanity.
make an amends to Dax Shepard?
Oh, I don't think I'm there yet.
Well, maybe one day, Dax.
I think yeah, I would I would make an amends about talking about it online. Yeah. I would do that.
Wow.
But I wouldn't amend my feelings or opinions.
Yeah, you don't have to do that. No one's asking you to do that.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, Dax Shepard, if you ever hear this, armcherries, if you're on the line, I'm officially making my amends. I am sorry that I talk shit about you online. I don't think any human being deserves negativity publicly spewed at them, especially for just to entertain people that are awful. So
Yeah. That's really nice.
okay.
I hope one day he hears this and it's like, okay, maybe he's not even thinking about anything, you know?
I don't think he knows that I ever talk shit about him.
He probably
To be
doesn't
honest, although
care.
I was the only person on TikTok at the time doing it. So if he did go on TikTok, maybe.
I wonder if there's like a point of being a famous person where you're just like, you literally give no fucks. Like,
Yeah.
you're just like, I do not care because I am living my life.
Mhm.
And all of you people, I don't know any of you. So, yeah. Do you think celebrities are going to be celebrities in 10 years?
I don't actually think that. That's actually one of the things I'm unsubscribing to is celebrity gossip because I'm just so over it. Like 2023 was really the year of apologies and like weird celebrity drama. And it just freaks me out, you know, because there's all these people who you think are good and then they turn out to be awful.
Man.
And I just don't think I want to know. I don't think my brain was designed to have to deal with so many people's lives. And,
Oh
you
man,
know,
that brings me back to like Johnny Depp and
yeah, Amber Heard.
Amber Heard. Yeah.
Mhm. It takes up so much of my life. Like, I care so much for 3 hours every time I find something out. I'm like a freaking detective. I go down the rabbit holes. I watch the YouTubes and the TikToks about it. I want to know everything. And then I feel like a worse human being afterwards.
It's because it's
Unless
not healthy.
it's
Like
not.
it's honestly, I think, well, we're not really, we're kind of playing into it, but at least we're feeding into the good part of this.
Yeah.
But it's like, that's like warfare, you know?
Mm,
And I understand why. Well, I mean, TikTok's good, but it's like we're just scrolling on our phones for hours and hours.
yeah.
And it's like, it's got to stop. Like, what are other people doing? They're fucking making plans and doing shit. Like we're
What is that like?
it's not normal everywhere else.
I will say though, for like being a stay-at-home mom human being, it was a bit of a lifesaver. And like through the pandemic and stuff, like you can find connection online and on social media when you can't get out of the house and like do certain
The
things.
pandemic was almost 4 years ago now. Like yesterday.
Yeah. There's people who are graduating high school, you know, that started high school when the pandemic started. Yeah.
I didn't
My
even
oldest son is one of them.
that. Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I didn't even put that. I didn't even think about that really
Yeah.
because I'm not a mom, but
Yeah. It was weird. It
what?
was so nice though. He was just like so protected in this little house bubble, playing video games with his friends online. And I didn't have to worry about anybody getting pregnant
Yeah.
or dying
Yeah.
or driving or, you know?
Well, you know, here we are to talk about it now. Yeah. Yeah, it's time. You know, nobody really talks about it anymore.
No,
I don't hear about it.
I hear about it way too much.
I do when I don't. It's like, oh, you got COVID? Like, oh, better stay home.
Yeah, I don't know. My nervous system got wired weird in COVID. And literally, anytime anybody has COVID, I feel like someone's about to die. And I'm like terrified. And it's not rational. And I've had COVID 3 times and I'm fine. And it was totally fine. But for whatever reason, I just feel like, oh, the whole world's going to shut down. My whole life's going to change. I have no control over anything. Somebody's going to die. Someone's going to pass away. Everything's going to shit. My kids aren't going to be in school. I'm not going to be able to work. Like all of the things because someone's like, I have COVID. I'm like, oh my God, it's still here. When will this end?
I got the black lung, Bob.
I just started my comedy career. They're going to shut down the clubs.
Oh yeah, comedy.
Yeah.
I forgot. Well, I didn't forget about it. I think about it all the time. Actually, I fucking love comedy.
Yeah.
I love what we did this year with
Oh, that was so cool.
Hilarity.
Subscribe to more of that, more of those experiences. Yeah. Hilarity was amazing. And I think is probably going to show up a lot in this podcasting ness. We met some amazing, amazing, amazing women.
Oh yeah.
And even some great guys.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, there are some good men.
There are some. I forgot. Like
Really funny.
yeah.
Like just the best experience. Definitely recommend checking that out. Hilarity is what it's called.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, we're definitely gonna have lots of people from that join us here. Lots of nice girls.
So many, and maybe some nice guys.
Yeah. Some allies.
Yeah,
Some girl allies.
We were even talking about having a daddy issues episode where dads come on.
Yeah. If that's something that people think would be helpful. I would have found it helpful. I knew I had daddy issues because like I had television and television told me if your dad's not around, you have daddy issues. But I had no idea how it was actually affecting my life until I was like a full grown adult. And it's pretty wild. Like how those first interactions with your parents, those like core memories and upbringing and stuff really affect every action and reaction in adulthood. And it's just so wild. Like when I started looking at all this stuff and doing all my healing, I realized everything that hurt my feelings was like not being wanted and not fitting in or feeling accepted, like that was it over and over and over and over and over again. Every feeling that ever got hurt of mine was that. And I was making all my decisions based on that because I didn't feel wanted from my dad. That's it. And so I was like trying to get attention, trying to feel wanted. And my feelings would get so hurt if I wasn't like invited to a party or something, I would lose it. But someone could steal my car and I wouldn't really care that much. But if you didn't invite me to a party, like, fuck you, you're dead to me. Yeah. I'm over it now.
Feel that still.
You do.
A little bit. I could feel that from you. But I think when I like drank and did drugs, it would bring out the worst of me.
Mm-hmm.
And so I became this alter persona of the person who I actually am. And yeah, so I guess I wasn't that nice. I wasn't that nice a lot. I should probably make an amends. Nah, fuck it. They're assholes.
Yeah, I was very similar. I always thought I was this really nice kid. Like I just felt like there's a light in me that because I grew up in a pretty dark household and I was like, I'm not like you guys. Like I really care about people. And I don't feel like I belong here. But I definitely found a way to fit in. And yeah, I went down that path. And I remember always wanting to be better than I was acting. I was like, this isn't me. Like, no, I'm a sweetheart. That's who I am. Or I'm PMSing. Those are my two modes. Yeah, or I'm competitive. I have sweetheart, I have competitive, and I have PMS. That's my personality. So, so yeah, I just remember like just feeling like I'm better than this. Why do I keep screwing my life up? Like, why do I keep treating people badly? Like, I know this is wrong. It doesn't feel good in my body. I feel so much guilt and shame after. And I could not stop myself until I like really did some work and therapy and like got some help for like addiction stuff. And oh my God, it was life changing.
Oh, yeah.
Like, yeah. And now I'm like, oh, I know that wasn't who I am. And I'm not just born a bad person, or cursed.
Yeah. And our past doesn't define us.
That's huge.
Yeah. Like right now, this is what matters. I don't know. I think I was watching something that had that in it, but it's true. It matters. Like we're here talking, man. Like we get to spread some joy. Yeah. Let's
preach, Christina.
Shut up. I don't want everyone to know. Not everyone likes Jesus.
No, he's definitely a controversial character these days.
Yeah. I'm like, whatever. There's a whole book about it. I've never even read any of the other literature that's out there for other religions yet. Yet. But it's like they're there for a reason. And they're these ancient books that have, carried for generations. So there's got to be something good that comes from it. You don't take it all literally. Like it's like Noah's Ark. It sounds like a fantasy, right? Like it's a beautiful fantasy. It's like, but how I look at it is like your life. It's like your life, the past life gets washed away, and then we get to start anew because of God's
born
grace.
Again.
That's right, God's grace and all.
So if you're listening to this and thinking this is a religious podcast, I feel like you're going to be very offended.
Yeah, it's not religious.
Not religious.
I do have a higher power, but I don't like go to establishments very often. Sometimes I like to go for worship, but I sing with my brother because I have a really nice family.
Oh my God, you guys have like that Billie Eilish and her brother kind of vibes.
We do. You heard the song?
Yeah, I did.
Maybe
we'll
get him on.
Oh my God, we could get you guys to like make something for the intro.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is there anything else on your list that you want to go over before we shut her down?
Oh yeah, I'm unsubscribing from Ryan's.
Oh yes.
Ryan's. Yeah, I've dated one and then I married one right after. And
Mm.
you know, Ryans are great. But I'm just unsubscribing from Ryans. I just noticed there's a lot of them out there, and I think it's time for me to give someone else a chance with the Ryans. And if your name is Ryan, you're in the friend zone automatically.
That's really
And
funny.
you know what? I think everyone's in the friend zone right now.
Yeah.
Everyone is in my friend zone. God knows, like I put my family through enough manic Christmas time dinners. It was probably really nice for them to just have me to themselves because
Oh,
I made Christmas better.
I thought you were going to say it was really nice for them that they were all named Ryan.
Oh, well, it was easier for them for sure.
You have to keep learning new names. I'm unsubscribing from McDonald's French fries. We're having a hard time. I don't know why I can't swallow them lately. And then I have to like drink Coke Zero and eat the French fry at the same time in order to get it to go down my throat.
Oh,
And so I need to unsubscribe from McDonald's French fries. News, phones in the bedroom, overthinking it. Like I just want to go for things without like the Delulu thing. It's probably a problem for me because I'm overthinking it.
exactly.
Talking down to myself or about my work. I do that all the time. It's like, oh, it's something. I'm like, I spent 10 hours on this and it's beautiful and people are recognizing it. Can you just like say you're amazing, please? Family drama. I also want to unsubscribe from when you go into like a hot tub and it, for some reason, the water comes through the jet and then makes your whole bathing suit look like
Oh yeah,
it's inflated. I don't really love that.
I know what you're talking about.
I'm gonna unsubscribe from
I,
that.
I don't I would like to go to the pool more.
Mm.
I would be into that. Going to the pool. I like going to
We should do
pools.
a whole self-care and skincare episode because you have a lot of
Ooh,
knowledge about that.
I do. I am an esthetician. I am. I've been an esthetician since 2012.
Damn.
Whoa. 2012.
That's 12 years.
Where did the 2 years go? The last 2 years. That was insane.
Yeah.
After a decade, it's like just flies.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, I've been an esthetician for 12 years now.
Damn, girl.
So I can help with skin and relaxation kind of therapies that you can do for yourself or what I love to do. So yeah, this year bring us more therapeutic massages.
Damn. Claiming
And
subscribing to therapeutic massage.
yeah, we're also going to be going to different spas around British Columbia because that's going to be our research. And then we're
I'm
going to talk
in.
about the best spas out there.
Let's get it.
Yeah, nice and clean spas.
Did you?
Yes. Well, I guess this is it.
Yep.
We can probably call it. Do you want to call it? Because
That's it. This is our first episode of the Nice Girls Club.
That was fun.
It's like what, 6 months in the making?
Yeah, I don't know. Not even.
No?
The idea. Oh, I guess so.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, the idea is about 6 months old.
Yeah.
And now we're actually doing it.
I know.
How's that for fucking Delulu?
It's fucking dope. Take that, bitches. Well, just kidding.
You should scare yourself.
There's
Us have bitches.
bitches around. That's probably another word.
And unsubscribe.
Subscribe.
What about
bitches?
Betches?
Betches.
Betches with an A. Betches. Okay, we are stopping because otherwise we're gonna talk forever.
I could talk forever.
Okay, or we could just talk for a sleep. No.
We're
That's
gonna
it.
ring in the new year together.
Yeah. Okay, so this is a Nice Girls Club. Come hang out with us. Subscribe on all of the platforms so that we can, keep making these things and maybe just grow this cool community of nice girls.
Yeah, there's so many out there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, send us tag a nice girl in something.
Unity.
Mm.
There is unity in Nice Girls.
Yeah,
just so you know.
there is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What do we do?
I just stop it. Bye.
Bye for now.
You're loved and you're important.
Don't forget.
We just adore you.
Yeah.